Alright, let's just begin. Hello there. What am I doing? I don't even know what I'm making right now. Alright, so if you're watching this, that means I'm finally turning on the camera to record a YouTube video that is an actual YouTube video instead of just something I'm working on. Speaking about what I'm working on and what this channel is, initially it was gonna be a place for me to upload movies that I made in high school, and they're really good, but I hope you enjoy them as, like, I don't know, future archives in case I ever have an internet presence at all. But consider this the first step of me trying to make something on the internet, I guess, kinda. Just to get, like, personal almost, have you ever felt like you, as a consumer, have not really truly made something? Like, I feel like I watch me, personally, I don't know if this is an experience for anyone else, but I've always been watching media and consuming it and listening to music or movies or what YouTube videos, anything like that. And there's always this hint of me wanting to make something similar and make content and everything. But I don't know. It's like I have nothing to show for that passion. And I I got trailed off again. But basically, I've had this itch in my brain where my dreams and my aspirations have been fully to make something out of something, anything at all. And God, have you ever felt like it just does not work sometimes? Like it just won't come out of either fear of many different things, like people judging you or anything like that, or wasting time and not making the things you want. See, and then for me personally, a big part of that is my speaking ability, because if you haven't seen, there's a lot of cuts in this video, and it's because I don't really know what to say or what I'm saying before I say it. Everything I'm saying is like purely me, but at the same time, I feel like I'm not a lot, you know? Like it's just kind of, if anyone who knows me has never talked to me, or my coworkers, anyone in a public space knows me, they can probably agree that I have problems, like, with just how things come out with me. Either I have thoughts that are unfinished, or I trail off on topics, or I talk too fast, or I repeat the same thing over and over again, and or worse, I'm bored. I'm boring. I mean, fuck, see? I don't know. I feel like that part of me has been a real problem in this part of me, you know? The part of me that wants to create and change and make something. My point is, I want to change that. I want to change, one, how I communicate and who I am. Two, start. Because a big problem for me in the recent past has been just waiting for the right time to make something, or making music that has been in the archives where I don't release it at all, or making ideas but never fully creating them, or having on YouTube ideas and not making anything. Not putting myself out there. For months I've had an Instagram that has been on the back burner of, oh, this is gonna be where I'm gonna post everything. This is gonna be my whole online, what's the word for it? God. My online breakout, basically. I've had that on the back burner, and I've just never done anything with it. Instead, I've been watching videos on how to be better, how to be doing everything, and it does help, genuinely. I do think I will retain some of the information in the future, but again, doesn't mean anything if you don't do anything about it, you know? And so, yeah, that basically is what this kind of is, you know? But I also just wanted to talk about what I want to become in this, you know? Because a lot of people are going to watch this, and obviously right now it doesn't mean anything, but later on it might, because I want later on to become something more than this. Earlier, I was looking back on an artist who I really love right now. He's another white boy like me, Quadeca, and when I was looking at him, I was thinking, wow, he came from the smallest YouTube channel ever to becoming a bigger YouTube channel to becoming an artist slash rapper, and that's an emphasis that I want to focus on, and then making concepts and beautiful albums and just making his life focused on artistic change, artistic expression that I can really appreciate because obviously as a consumer I love it, but I can also see that past that was not something to be truly noticed by people before now has a new meaning after what happened, after he became just who he is, and I think in a way that could that could be something that puts someone else down, like where it's like, oh, he was like this as a kid and he became that. Like, I don't think I'll ever do that because he was locked in where I am not. And I saw that and I was just like, I don't want to feel any kind of jealousy or resentment for a peer because they went through their artistic evolution and they just did well, and they can't have that because I want to be something of my own, and I gotta appreciate when someone else can do that. And I was just amazed by it, and that's what I want from my own vision of everything, to start out by making things I just enjoy and just love and everything, to becoming my life, and then showing changes, just artistic evolution through storylines or through music, through concepts, through just so many ideas that I already have that I know I could have later on and hone that craft, but I just don't, I need to start, because I have all that and I want that image, but I'm not doing anything about it, and I want to start now. This is not going to mean anything for anyone, I promise that, but if it means it's going to mean anything, it's going to be a promise for myself, because I need to start, and I don't care what anyone else says or looks at me or how it's viewed at all. I just need to tell myself, you need to keep doing things and do the stuff, because you are in a cycle of procrastination and comfortability and only half measures of what you could be doing. There's a lot of wasted potential by not doing what you can do right now, which is do small steps and have fun with them. Maybe that will help anyone else too, but for me, I need that because I have not done anything and I need to start doing stuff. Yeah, and I have ideas, so why not make them, Sorry if this is so weird and personal for people who don't know me. I'm sorry. That's all I gotta say, is that I apologize, but I need to make the first step. Which is why I'm releasing my new song called, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not that cringe. Consider this the promise. I will also be making an Instagram account by this name. Yeah, that's right, Rain. I'm not gonna, this isn't planned at all either. I'm just throwing this in there so that I force myself to do some work later. This is my new Instagram, and I'm going to be posting more on there, so if you're interested in where my journey goes or what anything happens, just, here it is. And then, this YouTube channel is going to be basically like the dump of anything I can create and just put out there, because that's the first step in what I want to do, is showing the before. And, if anyone's watching this, leave a comment, just say if you relate or anything like that. I don't know, I'm not gonna do the corny like and subscribe, guys. I already know you're gonna like and subscribe. You don't gotta do that. I don't even care, honestly. Just let me know, give me some feedback. If you have any tips on how to progress more, let me know. Oh, also, let me just sidetrack a little bit. Let me tell you, I aspire to be a rapper. I haven't rapped anything yet, because I have really crappy studio equipment, like the mic that does not work, and just a whole lot of things I need to get started with that. I'm 18 years old. I'm gonna go to I'm not gonna say the college, because doxing. No, I'm gonna go to college, community college for recording studio arts right now because I want to be able to produce my own music mainly and start out with that. Then, as an artist, build my rapping, my hip hop doo wop. But eventually, I want to evolve from rapper into artist. You know, something that's looked at as more. You know, but yeah, I want to be a producer. I love sampling and everything. I also do love YouTube videos, so I would love to make some like content like that if I ever could wrap my mind. Wow. Yeah. See, if I could ever wrap my mind. If I could ever wrap my mind around making a YouTube video about something I'm interested in or a video essay or anything like that, that's what I want this to be, kind of. You know, so who knows if it'll work out, but I still want to do it, you know? And that's just me. I don't know. I'm Rain, by the way. Nice to meet you. I'm Rain. No, and I just no. This just take this as like the first step. Oh, by the way, this I want to do a different side. This will be my SoundCloud in case you want to hear any of my old school beats, because I released a mini album that was kind of like in the same vein as this, where it's like my step zero of releasing things that maybe just can't be released in general, and yeah, just if you're interested, just listen to it and be like, oh, it's ass, but cool. Yeah, I think that's where I'm gonna end it here because I think I need to get more comfortable with the camera, and this doesn't feel too bad. So, yep, if you like, don't subscribe, don't like it, comment. All right, peace, yo.